It was a rainy night, Jennifer rushing to a phone booth to call 911. She is too late to talk to an officer, there is a car after her, she was being chased by a man with a knife, so she run away. While running away, she is accidentally hit by a car. The man who hit her told the two strangers to call an ambulance. She is rushed to a hospital, where the ER doctors tried so hard to fight for her life. Russell, her husband, arrives and he is ultimately concerned about his wife. It seemed like he don't know what to do at that point. As the doctors trying to revive Jennifer, Russell saw her and asked the doctors if she's gonna be okay. One of the doctors told him that her wife is in a critical condition. The next day, the doctor told Russell that Jennifer is now out of the surgery and he can finally see her. He talked to her while she's in a sleep without knowing he is being watched by an unknown man. Detective Frank Page talked to Russell about the incident involving his wife. Detective Page had a little suspicious about Russell's story, so he questioned him about everything the night of the incident. Jennifer finally wakes up, but she can't remember anything. She wakes up with complete memory loss that she doesn't even recognize Russell, her husband. Meanwhile, Detective Page talked to the man who hit Jennifer, and told Detective that he just want to go home that night. It was dark so he did not see her coming. When he saw her, it was too late and hit her. And he told Detective Page that he noticed a white pickup in the parking lot. He thinks that the pickup is pulling another car. So Detective Page find it strange, so he dug deep into the investigations. Detective Page believed that there was a foul play at the incident and asked his supervisor to take a good look at the case that needed a further investigations. Back at the hospital, Russell brings her pictures and tells her stories about her life, about how they met, and the way they lived their life before the incident. He told her also that her parents passed away a few years ago prior in a fire. Jennifer is very progressive at her recovery, thanks to Russell's presence. Eventually she recuperates enough to be released, and Russell takes her to their incredible home. Jennifer was truly amazed into their beautiful and elegant home. She saw their wedding pictures. She checked the rest of the house hoping she would retain her memory, but she doesn't recognize there any of it at all. Russell carried her at their room since it was upstairs, then Jennifer, again amazed on how beautiful the master bedroom is. As they live together, Jennifer learns more information about her life that confuses her, that she quit her job to move out there with Russell, and doesn't have a ton of friends who are nearby. She hasn't been able to get her phone back. A mysterious man reaches out to Detective Page about the crime, but Russell finds him and murders him. He buries the body in the backyard, which Jennifer maybe notices. She gets more and more suspicious, realizing that because she's mostly wheelchair-bound she's trapped upstairs. Detective Page trying to reach Russell on his phone, but instead he got a voice message. So he tried to search the internet hoping he can pull something about Russell. He found out that no Russell Williams living in a canyon, so he rushed to the hospital and asked the doctor for some information about Russell Williams. He found out the Russell didn't take Jennifer back to the hospital for follow-up appointment. Jennifer hauls herself down the stairs to try to look around the house, hoping to jog memories. As suspicious as she is to her husband, she tried to open Russell's laptop trying to find something about him. Suddenly Russell showed up. He bought Jennifer a cell phone and give it to her. Detective Page visit the address that Russell wrote to the hospital information, but a woman told him that no Russell and Jennifer Williams lived there. Detective Page calls the hospital and asked for the surveillance camera in the parking lot. And he asked the information staff too about how Russell proved that Jennifer is his wife. And the staff told him that Russell shows some family photos and identified the back tattoo of Jennifer. Detective Page watched the CCTV footage and confirmed that the white pickup belongs to Russell. Detective found out that the tattoo at the back of Jennifer signifies her last name, Allen. Eventually, Detective Page tracks down Jennifer's parents' home. When he visited them, he found them dead at their home for a long period of time since they've been corpses inside. When Russell left, Jennifer was shocked that he locked her inside. Jennifer, still searching for answers, she got onto Russell's computer, discovering that the photos of them together have been doctored. He's not really Russell at all and his real name was Ryan, her coworker. She remembered that Russell or Ryan is the man with a knife who chased for her. Jennifer attempted to contact through internet, but Ryan already cut the wire of the router. Ryan noticed that he left his wallet, so he turned the car back at home. Jennifer tried the cell phone that he bought to her to call the authority, but she was tricked. The phone got no SIM card at all. She tried to escape the house, but it was too late. Ryan is already there and bashes her at the back of her head. He brings her back to their bedroom, but when he noticed that Jennifer got her memory back, he tied her with chain. While getting supplies, Nurse Masters, who had also been suspicious of Russell and aiding the detective, spots and confronts Ryan, but he speeds away. Jennifer breaks her own foot getting out of the chains and she went straight to the garage. As she searched for the key, he suddenly found her husband's cell phone and saw the picture of hers with him, the real Russell. But Ryan returns home and checked the body of Russell at the trunk of his car. Jennifer had no choice but to go back to the bedroom where Ryan tied her with chain and act like she was there all the time. Detective Page arrived at that time, and he found out that Russell changed the name tag of the house to the Williams. He also found the white pickup that the man who hit Jennifer mentioned, who he strangely noticed during the incident. Jennifer silently told Detective Page to go on at the back, but Ryan already at Detective's back and hit him. Now pretty much discovered, Ryan ties Jennifer to the bed with rope, telling her how he's always loved her, how her being with Russell made him furious, and he probably would have killed her too if not for her memory loss. He told her a story how he ultimately jealous of Ryan and even stalked them, including at their wedding. Ryan also told her that he was the one who killed her parents and everyone in her family so they could live together and no one will come their way. Detective Page found himself inside a refrigerator. He hears Ryan parked a car, so he got an idea that he might be in a garage. Wanting to escape, Jennifer saw her husband's lighter and reach for it using her feet, but before she picked it up, Ryan showed up. She told Ryan that she just bumped the table. Ryan picked up the candle. Luckily, he didn't notice the lighter. Jennifer asks Ryan to get her something to drink. As soon as Ryan's gone, she rushes picking up the lighter with her feet, and just before Ryan got back, she managed to escape. Jennifer hit Ryan at the back of her head with a vase. She locked him, and start to run away. Ryan shouts calling her name and Jennifer slipped and fall. Detective Page get himself out of the refrigerator while Jennifer keep on running. She runs into the forest behind the house. Ryan also got into the forest as he chased her. Jennifer again slipped and Ryan heard her scream. Detective Page also got into the forest. While they keeps on running, Jennifer saw Ryan and picked a rock and throw it and tricked him. Jennifer hit Ryan at his back. Ryan fight back and Jennifer rolled into the ground. Ryan is about to shoot Jennifer when he's tackled by Page, and Jennifer is able to grab the gun and shoot Ryan. 3 months later, Page is packing up his home, ready to retire. Jennifer comes by to say goodbye and thank you, and Page gives her a note Russell wrote to her that he found in her office. Jennifer reads the love note from her actual husband, and it plays in voiceover as she drives off into the future. Thanks for watching. If you want this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Only in the Pilipins TV. Your home away from home.